Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. We are on the gateway to the Shivering Isles. And in one of our previous episodes we had the interaction with Bilman Drellith. So, I don't know what is awaiting me. It's a very long time since last I played any part of the Shivering Isles. But the Fringe. The Fringe is an enclosed area designed to test those who wish to enter the Shivering Isles. Okay. That's probably our first challenge then. Oh! A metronome.
Do sit down.
Haskell. Well, I don't see a reason to be impolite here, so...
Yes, what can I do for you? I imagine you're here about the door?
The strange door.
Yes, you have entered, and now you are here. Amazing. Truly.
Who are you?
I am Haskell, Chamberlain to the Lord Qa'Rajh.
Oh, that was a question. What is this place?
You approach the Shivering Isles. Through the door behind me lies the realm of Qa'Rajh, Prince of Madness, Lord of the Never There.
Why did that door appear in Cyrodiil?
Because my lord wills it to be so. It poses no danger to Mundus. No compact has been violated. It is a doorway, an invitation. Perhaps you will accept it for what it is.
And the people outside?
They entered this realm and were ill prepared. Their minds are now the property of my lord.
How can they be cured?
Cured? You speak as if they are diseased. They live now in another state of being. Perhaps it is you who needs a cure.
What do you want with me?
For you? I do not know. My lord seeks a mortal to act as his champion. As for his intent, to attempt to fathom it is a foolish endeavor. His will is his own. His reality follows suit. You are here because you chose to enter. You were not summoned.
What happens now?
You do as you will. You may leave the way you entered. Your life will be none the worse for your time spent here. Or you may continue onward, through the door behind me. If you can pass the gates of madness, perhaps the Lord Qa'Rajh will find a use for you.
And if I go through the door?
Who is to say? There are always choices to be made. The realm of madness is no different in that regard. Your choices are your own. Enter or do not, but make your decision. I've other duties to which I must attend. Speak with me again when you have made up your mind. The anticipation is almost too much to bear.
I think he's actually considered as a minor character in terms of this DLC, but I like the fact that he got his own voice actor. It seems that I think there was about a year between the release of the full game in 2006 and this DLC, which came out in 2007. So I think they definitely upped a bit of what they could in that time.
Well, have you made up your mind? The tension is almost palpable.
Oh, good.
Fine. I'm sure my lord will be most pleased, assuming you ever manage to see him. You'll want to pass through the gates of madness. Oh, and mind the gatekeeper. He dislikes strangers to the realm. Enjoy your stay.
Am I to do anything? Okay, well, I thought I was going to actually walk through something, but... Oh, I still can. I have entered the Shivering Isles. In order to find the Lord of this realm, I must first pass through the gates of madness. Can I? Oh, I can't. Oh. Okay, well, we have a lot of new plants. Some slightly more terrifying than others. But alchemy is one of the few areas in which I am lacking. So, for the sake of that, and because I have, I would say, plenty of room in my inventory, let's grab a few samples. Oh, I would assume that... Well, okay. Can still hurt ourselves by falling down, so let's avoid doing that. Black tar. Alchemy samples, for the most part, don't weigh a whole lot, so... Little for orca digestive slime. Ew! Pretty sure that's... I was about to say, the night sky is moving quite fast. And there seems to be a tear. Okay, well... Oh. What? Who dares? What are you? Grummite Death Dealer. Really? It's very jumpy. It's quite fast, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Could you stop? Well, Grummite Cleaver. Iron Shears. Madness Ore. That seems important, albeit kind of weighty, but I do have a feather spell in case things get out of hand. Well, I did not expect things to... What are you? Young ballywog. Well, sorry to say, Mr. Ballywog. Okay, well, that was a bit more action-filled than I had thought. Well, I suppose it's alright. After all, it's still our major skills that would be affected by this, and it's probably not bad to buff out whatever I can. Just in case. What? Huh. Well, I don't think it's hostile, because A, I'm not crouching and it doesn't seem to interact with me, so it's part of the world, as is. Okay, so grummites are a thing, and balliwogs. Don't know if balliwogs are hostile, but I suppose we'll find out the hard way, unfortunately. I also saw what appeared to be a town, or definitely some town-like buildings. What is this? Set different. Okay. Kind of a unique... Oh, what have we got? Another grummite. Oh, a grummite archer. Oh, another death deal. Grummite arrow. So they have their own... No madness over this guy. Wonder how they will do against archery. Where exactly are you? And are you an archer? Could be up there. Oh, or he could be right there. Relatively tough. Oh. Well, balliwogs are also hostile, it turns out. Grummite arrows, so what are the weight on that? The weight is actually not bad. I had thought that the... what is that? So it's actually equal to a glass arrow in terms of its damage. Well, that's not bad. I'll definitely start collecting those. Which probably is going to bite me in the ass. Also, yes, I am aware that I am getting distracted already. Oh, we should probably check to see if the ballywog has... Oh, that was not a young ballywog, that was a regular one. Yep. I want the gold, thank you. Alright. So I have a feeling that because of how little damage they actually took from... yeah, I figured. Primitive fire. Best stay on alert. Lots of poisons. Not that that's a huge deal, but it's definitely worth looking into. Is this place even enterable? Grummite egg mound. Ew. That seems to... Well, maybe I just need to find the entrance. This seemed to be more of a... Oh, so it sort of drips down from those mushroom trees. I get it, question mark? Not really, but I'd like to think that I do. Oh! Yeah. Must have been of lower rank because I don't... Painbringer. So Painbringer is below Death Dealer. Good to know. Oh, should probably get my arrow back now that it's actually there. Okay. I still don't see a door. Or a door-like structure. So I'm assuming that is the sound of a ballywog. Looks like it. Flawless pearl. Oh, well. That's just a wall for separating. But maybe it separates the entrance. Ah! Well, we're not going inside. Not yet. Might return at some point. And then we will. Okay, so grummites are fairly tough in melee combat. Remember to keep that in mind. Okay. So we didn't want to go up here. We wanted to... Is this the way I came? No, because there are new markers on the map. So we have caves and settlements still. That does look like a grumite. If there were Nern roots, they would be... well, they're here. So is this a grumite temple of some sort? I know that it's a village. I'm getting to it. Alright, probably don't need to have a weapon out. I have found Pass Wall. The name would suggest that this is where you live, waiting to pass through the wall.
I tried to warn them.
Maybe they're just confused.
They should have listened to me.
We'll be swimming in blood soon. Yuck.
Let's go watch.
Just as long as we don't catch any of their diseases. Adventurers always get strange diseases.
Come on. It'll be fun watching them get knocked around up there. I'll lead, you'll follow.
Just don't get any blood on me.
Okay, well, what have we here? The Wastrel's Purse. That looks like the sign for an inn. So, I mean, this is the realm of Nanit Don's house. What is this place? Sheldon's house. So what is about this temple? Is it enterable? Perhaps it once was, but I don't think that's the case now. Well, not unless that there is a secret way in, which is possible. Oh. Someone's living Jared's. Is that a door to a sewer of some sort? Are there slaughterfish here? No, it wasn't a door. It was another grumite. Shrine or whatever you call it. Okay. Well, staying at the inn is definitely a primer. We also have a cave or something up to the northwest. I reckon that is a point of interest. Once we've talked to bartender and potentially people living in this inn. Let's see. Well, certainly someone. Bit of an odd posture, but sure, Dreadwin.
Hello, I'm Dreadwin. No one was running this place when I got here. They left plenty of things behind, though. What do you need?
Let's start with rumors.
If you visit Highcross, speak with Miralee Alvin. She needs help with her project.
Okay, password.
I took over the inn when I got here. There wasn't anyone living here. Except for Sheldon. He says he's mayor. Don't believe it.
Okay, the Gates of Madness.
I feel like I need to be on the other side. I'm just not sure how to get in.
The Gatekeeper.
It protects the gates of madness. He'll kill anyone who gets near. He's about to destroy some adventurers up there now.
Interesting. Yes, let's start off with a bit of a swing.
All right.
Oof, that's
Really now, you're such... You're... Yeah, I get it. Don't... That's what a wonderful
that wasn't the
compliment.
greatest outcome, but
Let's just talk. Goodness.
yeah,
Don't make me laugh. Oh,
I will
What?
make you laugh if I so
what
can.
a wonderful compliment.
That's a low maximum disposition. Okay, well. Barter, what do you have for sale? Weapons. Well, I suppose if she said that adventurers leave stuff behind, that makes sense. Bernice summer wine, Fillmore red, and a lot of potions. Nalbach. There are definitely some things I have not seen yet. So balliwogs essentially near resembling rats. Interesting. Oh, heretical thoughts. Yeah, well, that's a very low, so I couldn't really sell anything to her.
I'm so tired.
Go take a nap then. Okay, well that wasn't very informative, other than, the gatekeeper is dangerous. Right. So this is the fringe of the area, and Pass Wall is just a settlement. Okay, well, settlements are good for quest givings, and okay. Before we head to those quest markers, let's check out what that cave is about. That looks less of a cave and more of a, fortification. Gardens of flesh and bone. Pleasant. Alright. Could there be enemies there? Possibly. Okay, well, let's go to the quest markers first and see what we can draw from that. Houses are fairly large.
You there! Stay away from the gatekeeper! Let us handle this! This should be easy!
Well, it's only a big one.
Come on, fight harder! They should have listened to me. Why isn't he dying? Keep fighting, men!
Oh no, they're bleeding all over the place.
Fight! Dead? I warned them, didn't I? Retreat!
The formidable gatekeeper has destroyed a party of adventurers. I should talk to the residents of Passwalk before trying to deal with this creature.
Yeah, look at all the blood and gore. I'm getting out of here.
Okay. Do you mind if I loot? Ow. They probably don't have anything aside from their armor and their weapons. Well, Sheldon, you claim to be the mayor. I like the...
I used to think you were a hero.
You never met me before! Rumors.
If you have to fight a flesh atronach, a good shock spell is the way to go.
Okay, pass wall.
The place was pretty deserted when I got here. Of course, once I was here, others followed. Can't say I blame them.
The Gates of Madness.
They say the keys are sewn up in the gatekeeper's body. Basically, that means you're not getting in.
Okay, the gatekeeper.
He guards the gates of madness. Don't get too close to him. He'll kill you, and it will leave a mess in my town. Jared Iceveins wants to kill the gatekeeper. Sounds like suicide to me.
Well,
Bye.
good to know.
Hello.
Probably also means that Fedas isn't worth talking to. That guy's just running off. Jaden was the guy that was living up here by himself or herself. I can't really tell from that name. I guess it's a lord though, with that surname. Oh. Yep, looks to be.
You've got nice bones.
I'm
Jared Iceveins. Do you ever wonder why things look better without their skin on? For instance, you can only really see the bones when you take them out. You can hear them better that way, too.
Okay, rumors.
Best way to kill a skinned hound is with a fireball, or a good weapon.
I mean, if anyone, you would know. The Gates of Madness.
I can hear them calling to me from the other side. We need to kill the gatekeeper. He has the keys.
Okay, the Gatekeeper.
I want him dead. I need him dead. His bones are calling to me. Rumor has it you want him dead, too. If you're any good with a lockpick, we can help each other out. We can get into the gardens of flesh and bone.
Ooh. The Gardens of Flesh
They
and
say the
Bone?
gatekeeper's magical. I don't believe in magic, but I do believe in bones. And the best way to kill something is with the bones of its own. I can see the bones of a dead gatekeeper in the courtyard of the gardens. The door's locked, though. You'll pick that lock, and I'll collect the bones. Then I'll make some arrows, and we'll kill the gatekeeper. Sound good?
Let's do this later.
Hurry up! The bone...
The Gatekeeper.
You ready?
No. I wanted to see what the quest logger
Take
says
care.
before I go in, and... Jared thinks he can make arrows that will harm the Gatekeeper from the bones found in the gate... Excuse me, coffee burp. In the Gardens of Flesh and Bone courtyard. I should be with Jared when I'm ready to go. Okay, well...
We need...
Let's go.
Here, take this lockpick. Careful, it's the only one I've got. You open the door, I'll kill things. Let's go.
I mean, it's not like I can't kill... Well, as long as he don't die, after all, I think the creatures inside are probably leveled after me, and I don't know what level Jared is. One lockpick added. Well, certainly don't mind having an extra.
Do you really need to get so close?
Well, yes, it's kind of difficult to talk to you from afar. So, a locked gate that does not require a key? I say that's a bit of my specialty. Very easy. Oh, come on. Wasn't he following me? Ah, yeah. What is over there? There seems to be skeletons of... Alright, not taking any chances here. Ooh. Survived that. Oh, that's not good. Well, the other one didn't seem to notice. Oh, well, I thought I killed him, but... Well, if first you don't succeed, try again. Yeet. Buckets. So what was that exactly? Replete shambles, bone marrow. No, I think... Mostly I just wanted my arrows back, but that seemed to be a rather difficult task. Activate Gatekeeper Skeleton. I probably can't do anything with him. Though it doesn't hurt to check, of course. Speaking of checking, are there any treasures back here? I have not yet seen a container meant for loot. It could be good to identify those early on, so I know what I'm looking at once I find treasure. And let's be honest, I'm gonna find treasure. One way or the other. So there is an enterable part to this. Okay. Nothing there. What is this place to enter? Not that I'm going to. So that is the actual gardens. This is just the courtyard. Right, okay. I suppose I could have done this beforehand, but, well... I honestly thought that Jaden was following me, or that he was going up ahead, but, well, it was not the case. But, at least now it should be safer. Safer for him to get moving over there. Oh, so now he comes. He does have a lot of bones in here. Well, as long as he can keep from wanting to take my bones. What does he have? He has a glass, looks like a glass bow, and what are those types of arrows? Hard to say. But fur armor, really? I mean, I get that he's a ranger type, but... They should make it...
You got nice bones.
Thank you, but...
Here we are. From these gatekeeper bones, I can make some arrows.
Well, when will these bone arrows be ready?
Find me in a few hours. We'll kill the gatekeeper.
Pass wall?
I followed the bones. They led me here. I just moved in when I got here. No one seemed to mind. Everyone here seems to be waiting for something.
Okay.
Take care.
So I need a key for that, so no lockpick will do. Okay. Well, here's my thought. And since it'll be a couple of hours for him, why not pay Sedefin a visit for real this time? considering that I don't really have anything better to do, I don't think I can approach the gatekeeper while, without those arrows. And seeing as there don't seem to be a lot more to explore, my best option seems to be to enter, what is it? Sedefin. I was right. Okay. Whee! Okay, so I'd reckon there are grummites inside. That would make sense, given that there are grummites outside. Okay. Once a bustling city, Sedefin has become home to a tribe of grummites who worship the strange obelisk in the depth of the ruins. Okay, well, we already know what to look for then. And we already know the type of enemies. That's not bad, though. It's definitely a whole new style of construction and architecture. Wait, where is it? Those bars ain't stopping me. But they did sort of magically... Oh, there's an urn. Those are fairly big, aren't they? The problem with madness ore seems to be that it weighs a lot. What the... Madness ore deposit? Okay. I thought that was a trap of sorts. It may still be, of course. Oh, well, there's the obelisk. Magus. Madness Sword Matrix. Again, that seems important. I found an unusual item called a matrix. It looks like a mold of some kind and seems magical. I should ask around. Someone in these Shivering Isles must know what this is used for. See? We're getting quests. Good thing is that they provide fairly big targets, and apart from their... Oh, so that's a chest, at least in these. Okay, good to know. That's a door. Hard. Not anymore, it ain't. Not how I expected that one to open. Okay. Another death dealer. So are they essentially like... Well, that's a trilobite used as a shield. Oh. Two-headed coin. Why is that worth 10? So is that like some sort of collectible? I already searched this, yes. How's the door here? So both of these doors were locked. Calm down. Okay. It's not as dark as you you might think. Still though, there's no saying I won't be needing a night eye. Okay, I also don't know what the traps look like here, so being a little cautious. Perhaps overly so, but caution doesn't hurt. At least not me. Okay. A ballywog? Yep. So they are essentially the rats of this realm. Good to know. Are grummites then? Well, I say, I hope obelisks like that can't shoot from underneath me, because that would be unpleasant. To say the least. Venomous ballywog. And Matasaur. Okay, so that's how they look. They look like something that you'd expect a creature of some sort to burst forth from. Sounds like there's a lot of water. Sedefin Fane. How's the local map for this place? I was on the right tab. Oh, so that is the fringe. You got the Hill of Suicide, you've got Pinnacle Road, Madgut's Boot, Shallow Grave, what are those called? Heretic's Horn, New Shearth, looks like the only sort of larger settlement, the Justice Spine, Saints Watch, Overlook Road, Isle of the Flame, and the Laughing Coast, Low Road and Overlook Road. Seems there's a choice to make, both leading to New Shearth. One's shorter, but the other one will likely give more in terms of exploration. Okay, the local map doesn't say much yet, which really doesn't surprise me. Is that a ballywog? Oh, it might be. No one else were alerted. Good. That's a ballywog. So the big spines means that it is a death dealer. Okay. Another venomous ballywog. Don't really want to get bitten by those. I mean, the rats were bad, but these guys are definitely no joke either. They don't seem to have a lot of health though, so there's that. They also seem to be larger targets than rats and somewhat slower. Is there a grummite down there? Because it sounds like that. Oh yes! Unless you're an archer, you're gonna have to walk a long way to get to me, pal. That worked. What do we got here? Whee! They don't seem to be the brightest. So if nothing else, more madness ore. Running out of inventory space quickly. I say as I pick up more loot. Keep a sneak on them and you've got a good advantage. Any madness ore in here, or is it just a collapsed hallway? Seems like that. Not entirely sure where they're worshipping. To be fair, I don't really want to find out either. Right. Have I yes, I've been through that and just... I heard the creaking. Okay, well, as long as you have the jump of them, that seemed to be sufficient. A lot of madness over there. Well, I seem to have explored this place to the fullest. At least to the extent that it was possible. So why does it say that this side is... because it's doing that glitch again. Well, I don't know if it's a glitch or what it is, but... Okay, well... Got a little view of some of the enemies and loot and of the architecture, of which I'm sure we will see more as we progress further into the Shivering Isles and the realm of madness. Are they respawned? No, I would think not. Okay, so we know what urns and chests look like in these places. At least with the standard look. That's good. It's a good bit of information, valuable to keep hold on. Because in a new place, new location, you might miss it. And missing out on treasure and loot is not really my thing. It's actually not my thing at all. Well, clear out the different. Discovered grummites, discovered balliwogs. Not too pleased about the last two, but, well... Can I jump up these rocks? Hold on. Hit! Get! Come on! Okay, what if I jump from the... Yeah, ledge! Haha! Not sure this will gain me anything, but... Well, I can do it. It's a bit of an odd design, what with that curved stone roof. But then again, I suppose this is a wall for blocking, not so much for defending. AKA, it's not a wall that's meant to be walked on. So it's essentially like walls in the Age of Empire series. Okay, well, there definitely have been a couple of hours, so chances are that he have now created those arrows. Now is the question if... Oh, useful information that ignoring armor is now what I do when I am attacking and sneaking.
We should go hunting soon.
Bone arrows.
The arrows are ready. Here are some for you, and I'll keep some. Let's go kill the gatekeeper. We might die, but there's worse things.
20 gatekeeper bone arrows. Alright.
Let's go.
Pass wall is a small settlement. Oh, no. Loaded too fast. Alright. I should probably equip those gatekeeper bone arrows. So let's do that then. Gatekeeper bone arrows. Oh, 17 is a high damage. Let's see, ebony is 15. So these are... Wow, they weigh less than ebony but do more damage. Oh, so that was the design. Right. Let's see what the quest log says. Jared has finished the arrows and is willing to come fight the gatekeeper with me. Alright. The problem is that he is fairly fast, and while he does seem to be interested in keeping ranged, I don't know how much. Alright. You want the killing blow? Okay, I'll take it. What's that? Ah, bones. The gatekeeper is dead. I should retrieve the keys to the Gates of Madness from the gatekeeper's corpse.
The gatekeeper is slain. Congratulations. The honor of taking the keys from his corpse is yours.
The gatekeeper?
The gatekeeper's dead.
Okay. The Gates of Madness.
Soon as you...
I hoped for
See
new
you later.
information. Well, yes. Key to Dementia and Key to Mania. So we got both of them. I have both the Key to Mania and the Key to Dementia. I can go through either door of the Gates of Madness. Ooh. What is this? A bust of Qa'Rajh? Yeah, a bit. So, how would I choose between two doors of similar look?
You've managed to kill the gatekeeper. Pity. Well, you'll now be able to enter the realm proper. You'll notice there are two doors. One leads to the lands of Mania, the other to Dementia. Enter through either one. The lands are quite distinct, but both are Qa'Rajh's domain. You'll want to seek out Lord Qa'Rajh. I believe he has plans for you. Try not to disappoint him.
Dementia?
The lands of Dementia reflect the darker side of its residents. It is easy to get lost among the tangle of roots growing out of the ground. If you wish to meet Dementia's citizens, seek them out in Deepwallow or Fellmore. I'm sure they'll welcome one such as you with open arms.
Okay, Mania.
The lands of Mania are bright, vibrant, and full of color. You'll find its inhabitants reflect the land itself. If you wish to meet the residents of Mania, you'll find them in the settlements of Hale and Highcross. Take care, though. Though the citizens and creatures of Mania are colorful, they can often be quite deadly. I'm sure you can handle it, though.
That seems to suggest that the more dangerous path is through Mania. New Shilth.
It is, of course, the capital of the Shivering Isles. It is divided into Bliss, Crucible, and the Palace districts.
Okay, the Shivering
You
Isles.
will enter soon, I imagine, through the gates of madness and into the lands of Mania and Dementia. It is the realm of Lord Qa'Rajh. It is what he wills it to be. The trees bloom according to his whim, and the wind blows at his command. Tread lightly in the Isles. It is not a place suited to all mortals, but I'm sure you'll do fine.
Okay.
Enlightening as always.
Right, well, I was actually going to say that I would be looking for a... Not... What? Why do I... Oh. Okay, so there's different quality of grummite arrows. Still, though, the damage is pretty good. And it only weighs 0.1. Had they weighed more than that, we could talk about not putting them on. I believe elven arrows are the ones I have the most of right now. Yes. Good. Right. So, before I was so rudely interrupted by the servant of the Mad God, I was going to find a dice. A D20 to be exact. And I have one here. A purple speckled with blue. Purple is one of Qa'Rajh's colors, so I figured that's fitting. Oh, and the D20 is up top. Convenient. What's the color on the numbers? Light grey. Well, easy to read. Or fairly easy to read. Right. If it's odd, we'll go through Mania. If it's even, we'll go through Dementia. Here goes. 8. It is even. So, through Dementia it is. Right, okay. Just get that 20 back in its storage so I don't lose it. Would hate to have an incomplete set of die. Okay. So, the gate to... How about it? Mania. No, we wanted to go through Dementia. Okay, so it seems we're going the shorter route. The less dangerous one. Blessing of Dementia added. Now, is that a blessing? Or is it a curse in the disguise? Door will keep to Dementia. The Gates of Madness serve to keep out casual adventures. Only those fit for Qa'Rajh's realm, or those invited, can gain access. So, killing a gatekeeper is fit? I don't know. Seems like it. I've entered the Shivering Isles. I should seek out Qa'Rajh.
I can hear the bones talking.
Yes. Have a nice one. Okay, let's see. Where are we on the map? Well, obviously we are right outside. It does seem... What? It does seem that the path converge a bit up ahead. So there is that. We have to go to New Sheoth, though. Can I? Yeah. So unlike in Oblivion, well, the regular map, you cannot just quick travel to the major cities. Well, here there's only one, so that makes it fairly easy. I honestly thought that talking to Haskell and mentioning of those places would give me some map markers, but it's not like Skyrim in that regard. Okay. So we entered Dementia. Gotta be sneaking. I'm certain Qa'Rajh is going to be just fine. He seems pretty strong. That looks terrible, though. Might as well help him. Oh, he does have healing spells. Yeah, so I believe that is the path into Mania. And here you can see the color difference. This is bleak and dreary, and this is more vibrant. What was this Elytra Noble? Ah, well, more of those. At Elytra Icor. Definitely not a pretty one. I think that kind of resembles a Landriak. Though I think... Oh, it's just Qa'Rajh. Well, there is a camp, a cave, and a fortification nearby. I think if I were to go to the camp, which seems to be right around this bend, that would be a fine-fitting end for the first episode. Hardscrabble Camp. What do we have here? Any one of the living variety and of the non-hostile variety. Well,
Who's there? Must have been a woman.
oh, I know those voice lines. There's a bandit nearby. Well, something like it. Ooh, a knock-knock. Even in this realm, knock-knock is on the trail. Dried eggs, black tar, and beer. So he's up there, ain't he? Yeah, I figured as much. Well, he doesn't seem welcoming. So let's teach him a lesson about hospitality. What are you? Cellar Patriarch. Up. What? That's a brutish looking sword. Daedric short sword. Ah. Okay, so zealots. Well, it was pretty well hidden, all things considered. Ooh. More knock-knocks. Score. Right. Well, let's see. Grummite dagger. Right. Well, we have opened the gates of madness. We have entered the Shivering Isles. And we've more or less decided what way to go. In the next one, we will continue our quest, our journey towards New Sheoth. And until then, hope the madness doesn't get to you.